When humanity showed its true military might, the galaxy went silent. The galaxy thought it knew humans. Most species believed humans were small, weak, and fragile. They were not wrong about size. Humans were smaller and slower than most spacefaring species. They had soft bodies and short lifespans compared to many alien races, but they were stubborn, and no one understood what humans were capable of. That mistake would cost the galaxy its peace. Captain Liam Carter walked down the narrow corridors of the Union Space Station. The station hovered over a neutral planet at the edge of human space. He adjusted his uniform and looked at the small window of the observation deck. Through the thick glass, he could see stars and distant ships moving like tiny ants. Beside him, Officer Maya Brooks scanned a holographic map of nearby sectors. Her fingers moved fast, highlighting ships and trade routes. "This sector is calm," Liam said, his voice low. "For now," Maya shook her head. "Calm, yes, but quiet calm. You know what that means. Something is coming." She tapped on a symbol representing a large fleet moving toward human space. "The Dravari fleet. They are sending scouts closer to our border." Liam sighed. "They still think we will surrender. They still think we are weak." Maya looked at him seriously. "Maybe they are wrong, but we cannot take chances. Earth will not fight if it can avoid it." Not yet. Behind them, Engineer Owen Price checked the communication panels. Sparks flew from a malfunctioning wire, but Owen ignored it. "Scouts or not," he muttered, "they won't see what's coming until it is too late. Trust me." Analyst Zoe Bennett, standing in the corner, folded her arms. "They underestimate us. Every time. Every single time. They think humans are fragile. They think humans are disorganized. They are fools." Her voice was sharp but calm. "And fools make mistakes." Liam looked at her and smiled slightly. Zoe was always blunt, but she was right. The galaxy had always ignored humanity. Other species had called humans weak, silly, and unimportant. Humans did not belong in the Council of Advanced Civilizations, they said. Humans had no massive fleets, no exotic weapons, no strange alien technology. Humans only had courage, discipline, and brains. That was enough. Sometimes more than enough. The Dravari Command was the first to challenge human space openly. Their scouts had entered the outer systems, ignoring the quiet warnings from Earth. Liam had read their latest message. It was polite in tone, but harsh in meaning. Humans must give up control of certain trade routes. They demanded that Earth allow their ships to pass freely or face consequences. The galaxy expected Earth to surrender. Most humans thought Earth would surrender, but the Council did not know what had been happening in secret. "Captain," Maya said, pointing to a blinking red dot on the map, "they are moving fast." 3 ships already inside neutral space? Liam nodded. "Keep monitoring. Report anything unusual immediately." Maya's fingers moved over the holographic display. "Unusual is exactly what I am looking for." Outside the station, the first Dravari scouts crossed the human border. They did not slow down, expecting no resistance. They believed humans would be easy prey. They had counted on a surrender that never came. For decades, humans had learned to hide their true strength. While the galaxy laughed at Earth, humans quietly prepared. Hidden defense stations, secret shipyards, and advanced combat systems waited for the moment the galaxy overstepped. On the bridge of one of the Dravari scouts, Commander Varric felt uneasy. He looked at the small readouts. No response from the first colony? All communications are dead. He frowned. They should have surrendered by now. Maybe humans are slow to reply, his lieutenant suggested. Varric shook his head. No, something is wrong. Too quiet, too calm. Call the fleet. Send reinforcements. By the time the Dravari ships approached the first human border colony, the colony had gone silent. All sensors detected no movement, no signals, no life. Varric's ships were ready to fire, assuming a standard occupation. But something in the air felt wrong. Something told him that humans were not just weak and defenseless. Back on the Union station, Liam and his team prepared quietly. Owen checked weapon systems. "We are ready," he said. "Not that anyone expects humans to fight," Zoe added. "They never expect it. That is the problem for them." Maya nodded. "All civilians are evacuated. Colony defenses are hidden. We will wait and see their first move." In space, the Dravari fleet continued forward. Their ships were larger, faster, and far more powerful than any human ship they expected to face. Yet the humans on the border were calm, watching, waiting. They had a plan. Every human ship, every hidden station, and every secret weapon had been placed carefully. The galaxy had laughed at humans for centuries, calling them weak. Now they would see that weakness was an illusion. Commander Varric ordered the first attack. Dravari cannons fired at the silent colony, expecting it to crumble. But the human defenses did not fire immediately. Instead, small objects moved from hiding. At first, the Dravari thought they were satellites or debris. Then, with sudden precision, massive human guns emerged. They did not fire to kill, only to disable. One by one, the Dravari ships found themselves surrounded by invisible traps and energy nets. The Dravari commander could not believe what he was seeing. His fleet, with all its strength, was being stopped without heavy damage. "How?" he muttered. "They have no fleets. They have no weapons." From the Union station, Liam watched the battle unfold through live feeds. His expression was calm, almost cold. "They are seeing the first mistake of their lives," he said. Maya looked at him and frowned. "We are only testing them," Liam added. "Nothing more. Earth does not fight without reason." The Dravari ships tried to retreat, but their sensors failed. Hidden human forces moved with precision and skill. Drones swarmed in patterns no alien fleet had predicted. The Dravari realized too late that humans were not only strong, but disciplined. Every move had been calculated, every action planned. They had assumed humans would panic. They had assumed humans would surrender. They were wrong. Liam's voice came over the station comms. "Dravari Command. This is Captain Liam Carter of the Union Station. You have entered human space. We do not seek war. Withdraw your forces and return to your territory. Do not test our patience." There was a long silence. Commander Varric opened his mouth, but no words came. His fleet had lost the advantage. Every ship he sent into the human border zone was tracked, trapped, and disabled. He realized, finally, that humans were not weak. Humans were clever, fast, and far more dangerous than anyone had imagined. Zoe smiled as she studied the live feeds. "They still do not understand. Humans do not reveal everything." "Not yet." Owen adjusted a console. "The Phase 1 is working perfectly. They will learn patience the hard way." The Dravari fleet, humiliated and trapped, had no choice but to withdraw. Their pride was shattered, but their ships still survived. They would return with reinforcements. Liam knew this, but he also knew the galaxy had begun to notice. Humans were not the species everyone thought they were. That quiet, disciplined strength, hidden behind small bodies and soft voices, was the beginning of something the galaxy had never faced. Maya looked at Liam. "Do you think they will listen next time?" Liam shook his head. "No. But they will remember. The Union Council received reports from the outer sectors. Every report told the same story. Humans were not weak. Humans were prepared. And humans did not surrender. Across the stars, species who had mocked humans for centuries were beginning to realize a simple truth. Humans had been underestimated, and that mistake could be fatal. For now, peace remained. The Dravari had withdrawn, but the galaxy had been shown a glimpse of human power. The hidden fleets, the secret stations, and the careful planning had created a moment that would change the galaxy forever. Humans had not fought in anger. They had only defended what was theirs. And the galaxy had gone quiet, sensing that humans were not to be trifled with. Liam watched the stars and thought about Earth. The planet was small, fragile, and often ignored. But humans had survived disasters, wars, and famine for centuries. They had learned patience, strategy, and discipline. The galaxy did not understand humans, but soon it would. Very soon. The silence across the sectors was heavy. Ships slowed, conversations stopped, and leaders thought carefully before sending any fleet toward human space. For the first time, the galaxy paused. Humans had shown strength without cruelty, skill without chaos, and patience without weakness. That quiet strength was more terrifying than any weapon. And the galaxy, for the first time in centuries, was listening. Maya turned to Liam. "Do you think they will ever truly respect humans?" Liam smiled faintly. "Respect? No. They will fear us. Fear is the first step to understanding. Humans will not attack unless forced. But the galaxy has learned a lesson it will never forget. Humans are not weak, and humans are patient. The stars outside the station shone bright. Somewhere far away, Dravari commanders were returning to their fleets, confused and humbled. Somewhere else, the council debated what to do next, and somewhere on Earth, humans continued their quiet preparations, ready for a galaxy that did not know its place. For now, peace remained, but the galaxy would never be the same, and the humans waited, calm, patient, and ready. The galaxy had begun to notice humans. News of the Dravari fleet's failure spread quickly. Many alien leaders whispered among themselves, unsure how a small, fragile planet could outsmart one of the largest fleets in the outer sectors. Some called it luck, others a trick. No one understood that humans were patient, disciplined, and prepared. Captain Liam Carter stood on the bridge of the Union Station. The station was quiet, except for the soft hum of machinery. He watched distant star systems through the large observation window. "They are watching," he said quietly. "The entire galaxy is watching now." Maya Brooks leaned over a holographic display. "They are nervous," she said. "Every alien fleet that comes near our borders slows down. They are afraid of another mistake, but they do not know we are only beginning." Owen Price adjusted the controls of a communications console. "Let them be afraid," he said. "They will learn soon enough that humans do not bluff. We do not show our strength until it is needed. And when we do, no one forgets it." Zoe Bennett, sitting in a corner with her tablet, scrolled through encrypted messages from Earth. "We have thousands of hidden defense points," she said. "The galaxy thinks we have a few small stations. They do not know that every major system has its own fleet hidden in plain sight." Liam nodded. "The moment is approaching. We will see how they react when humans do not hide anymore." Far beyond the station in deep space, small objects moved slowly. Alien scouts called them asteroids or debris. They seemed harmless, inert, but humans had built these objects long ago, hiding them carefully. Some were satellite defenses, others were mobile combat platforms. All were silent, waiting for the right time. Commander Ethan Ross, aboard a hidden human warship near the asteroid belt, watched the signals carefully. "Everything is in place," he said to his crew. "Phase 2 begins. Remember, our goal is to protect life, not destroy it unnecessarily. Show precision, not anger." The first Dravari scouts approached the outer system again. They had returned with reinforcements, confident they would finally show humans their place. But as they entered the system, small energy pulses appeared on their sensors. The pulses were faint at first, easily dismissed as anomalies. Then human drones moved with sudden speed, surrounding the alien ships. One by one, the Dravari ships found themselves trapped. Their weapons were disabled by precise electronic attacks. Communications failed. Engines slowed as hidden gravitational nets engaged. For the first time, the aliens realized humans were not just defending, they were controlling the battlefield. On the bridge of the Union Station, Liam watched the feeds. "They are not ready," he said calmly. "No one is ready for this." Maya nodded. "Even their largest ships are helpless. Our drones are too fast, too coordinated. They cannot fight what they cannot see." Ethan Ross smiled at the control panel on his ship. "They think they understand us. They do not. They have studied humans, assumed humans were weak, but they cannot predict human strategy. Not yet." The Dravari fleet panicked. Ships tried to flee, but human defenses anticipated every move. Some of the smaller human warships moved silently behind asteroids, cutting off escape routes. Others fired precise energy pulses that disabled engines and shields without harming life support systems. The aliens could not understand what they were facing. Zoe pointed at her tablet. "Look at the patterns," she said. "Humans have studied every alien tactic, every weakness, every standard maneuver. We know them before they even act." Owen grinned. "We also know how to hide until the right moment. That is why they always underestimate us. They cannot imagine patience combined with planning." Liam turned from the window. "Prepare for the larger fleet," he said. "The main ships are approaching. We need every system ready." Far beyond the sensors, massive objects stirred. Hidden for decades, they had drifted in deep space, appearing as nothing more than small planets or asteroids. Now, powerful energy cores ignited within them. These were mobile human warships, thousands of meters long, heavily armored, and completely self-sufficient. Their shapes were simple, functional, and designed for maximum efficiency. Admiral Nora Grant stood on the bridge of the largest ship, known simply as the Vigilant. Her calm voice reached the crew. "This is what humans have waited for. We strike only to protect. Show precision, show control, and remind the galaxy why humans are not to be trifled with." The Vigilant moved slowly at first, then accelerated with quiet power. Smaller human warships formed a protective formation around it. The fleet was large, but it moved as a single entity, each ship aware of the others. The aliens had never seen this level of coordination. They believed coordination required advanced alien technology, but humans had learned to coordinate with discipline, training, and constant practice. Back at the Union Station, Liam watched as the hidden fleet became visible on sensors. The Dravari scouts sent urgent messages back to their main fleet. "They are larger than expected," one message read. "Their weapons are advanced but not exotic, yet they move as if one mind controls them all." Maya frowned. "They do not understand. It is not the weapons. It is the humans themselves. Discipline, training, patience, that is their advantage." The Dravari command sent another wave of ships. They believed overwhelming numbers could break the humans. But humans did not panic. Ethan Ross directed the fleet silently. Drones moved ahead, disabling engines of the alien ships. Hidden cannons fired, cutting off escape routes. The Dravari fleet was trapped. One by one, alien ships were disabled. No lives were taken. Humans wanted control, not unnecessary destruction. Varek, the Dravari commander, felt fear for the first time. He had assumed humans were fragile, that their defenses were weak. He had assumed humans would surrender. He was wrong. Admiral Nora Grant communicated with the Dravari. "This is human space." Her voice was calm and precise. "Your fleet is being disabled. Withdraw immediately. You will not be harmed further if you comply. Do not test us again." Varek's ship shook as an energy net disabled its engines. He realized that humans were not only strong, they were patient, clever, and merciless in their precision. "We underestimated them," he muttered. "We should have never come here." From the observation window of the Union Station, Liam spoke to his team. "Phase 2 is successful. They see the fleet and they understand the humans are not what they expected, but they do not yet know the full strength. We will show them soon enough." Maya looked at him. "Do you think they will believe it?" Liam shook his head. "No. Belief comes later. Fear is immediate. They will feel fear first, and that is enough." Zoe tapped on her tablet. "Even the Union Council is panicking. They see the fleet. They see the strategy. They are asking questions they cannot answer. Humans have changed the game." Owen smiled. "And the best part? They still think they have time. They do not realize that humans are only starting to reveal themselves." Across the galaxy, news of the hidden fleet spread. Alien species that had once mocked humans now whispered about patience, discipline, and cunning. The Dravari fleet had retreated, but the story was only beginning. Humans were showing a glimpse of their power, and it was enough to make even the strongest species pause. Admiral Nora Grant gathered her fleet in a secure formation. "We are not here to conquer," she said. "We are here to protect. But the galaxy will learn to respect our borders. Humans will not fight without reason. But if provoked, we will act. And when we do, no one forgets it." Ethan Ross watched the Dravari ships retreat. "They will return," he said. "They will bring more ships, more weapons, but they will never forget this moment. Humans exist, and we are not weak." Liam Carter turned from the window. "Let them come. Every species that underestimated humans will learn the same lesson. We do not reveal everything at once. We prepare, we wait, and when the time comes, we act." Maya nodded. "And the galaxy is already noticing." "Fear travels faster than any message," Zoe added. "This is only the beginning. Phase 3 will show the galaxy our true military might." Phase 2 was a warning. Owen leaned back in his chair. "Let them enjoy their panic. They have never faced a species like humans before. They have no idea what is coming." Far away, beyond the furthest sensors, the largest human warships moved silently. Hidden for decades, their engines now powered fully. Their energy cores glowed faintly. The galaxy had never seen ships like these. They were simple, functional, and deadly in their precision. Admiral Nora Grant looked at the stars. "The galaxy will go silent," she said softly. "Not because we destroy it, but because it finally understands humans are not to be underestimated." The Dravari fleet, returning to their territory, spread the story of what they had seen. Alien species everywhere paused, wondering if they had misjudged humans. They had. They always had. And on Earth, humans continued their quiet preparations. Every colony, every hidden station, every fleet was ready. The galaxy thought humans were small and weak, but they were about to learn that humans had never been weaker. They had been patient. They had been ready. And the moment of revelation was only beginning. For the first time in centuries, the galaxy paused. Humans had shown their hidden strength. The hidden fleet was real. The galaxy went quiet, and the humans waited, calm and ready for what was to come. The galaxy had begun to fear humans. Rumors of hidden fleets, secret weapons, and precise tactics traveled faster than any message could, but most species still did not understand. They thought humans had only clever tricks and hidden stations. They did not know humans were capable of far more. Captain Liam Carter stood on the bridge of the Union Station, watching live feeds of the outer sectors. "They are moving closer," he said. "The main fleet has arrived." Maya Brooks leaned over the display, her eyes sharp. "They still do not know what they are facing. They see some of our ships, but they do not see the entire fleet." Owen Price adjusted the controls of the station's sensors. "The hidden ships are moving now. By the time they are visible, it will be too late for them to react." Zoe Bennett tapped her tablet. "Every system is synchronized. Our drones, our mobile stations, our warships, they all move as one. The galaxy has never seen coordination like this." Far from the station, the first massive human warships began to accelerate. These were the true power of Earth. Simple in design, heavily armored, and capable of withstanding massive attacks, they moved in perfect formation. The largest ship, the Vigilant, led the fleet. Admiral Nora Grant stood on its bridge, calm as ever. "Prepare for engagement," she said. "We do not attack unless provoked, but if anyone challenges us, we strike with full precision. Remember, discipline is our strength. Coordination is our weapon. Speed and patience are our shield." The Dravari main fleet had arrived near human space. Confident they could crush any resistance, they had brought thousands of ships, each larger and more powerful than any the humans had revealed before. Yet, when their sensors picked up the true human fleet, shock spread quickly. Their largest ships appeared simple, but their numbers and formation were perfect. Every human vessel moved as part of one mind. Commander Varric of the Dravari stared at the readings. "Impossible," he muttered. "How can they coordinate like this? Their ships are small. They are fragile. They should not survive against us." Ethan Ross, commanding a hidden human squadron, smiled as he watched the Dravari ships. "They still do not understand," he said. "It is not size, nor weapons, nor shields. It is control, discipline, planning. Humans do not fight blindly. We are precise. The first shots fired were not aimed to kill. Human drones moved ahead, disabling engines and weapon systems. Alien ships tried to fire back, but their weapons misfired or failed. Hidden human stations fired electromagnetic pulses, cutting off communications and sensor readings. The Dravari fleet was trapped in a field of precision, unable to retreat or advance. On the Union Station, Liam Carter watched the battle unfold. "They will remember this," he said quietly. "Every species underestimates humans at first, and every species pays for it." Maya Brooks pointed to a display. "Their reinforcements are moving too slowly. They are panicking. The larger ships are hesitating. They are seeing what humans are capable of, and they do not like it." Admiral Nora Grant communicated with the Dravari fleet. "This is human space." Her voice was calm and firm. "You are being disabled. Withdraw immediately. Further aggression will force us to act decisively. You are warned." Commander Varek hesitated. He had underestimated humans before. He had assumed Earth would surrender. He was wrong. Now, Thousands of human warships surrounded his fleet. Human drones moved in perfect patterns, disabling engines without harming life support systems. The aliens could not escape. "Fire everything!" one of the Dravari captains shouted. But it was too late. Human stations had already engaged. Shields failed. Engines stalled. The alien ships were trapped. Ethan Ross directed his squadron. "Keep formation. Do not destroy unless necessary. Precision first, control second. Lives are to be spared if possible. This is our advantage." The Dravari fleet realized they were not facing mere ships. They were facing humans as a whole. Every move was predicted. Every action countered. They could not retreat, and they could not fight. Humans had shown not just power, but control. On Earth, news of the engagement reached government leaders. They watched calmly. They had prepared for centuries for this moment. Humans had survived disasters, wars, and famine. They had learned to be patient, disciplined, and coordinated. The galaxy thought humans were weak. They were about to learn the truth. Zoe Bennett observed alien communication networks. Every message coming in shows panic. Every fleet that sees our ships stops moving. They do not understand what they are facing, and they never will, not completely. Owen Price adjusted the control panels of the station. "They will think they know us. But humans reveal only what is necessary. The galaxy thinks this is power. It is only precision. Our true strength is patience and coordination." Admiral Nora Grant's voice cut through the comm system of every human vessel. "We are not here to conquer. We are here to protect. You may observe our actions, but any aggression will be met with full control. Remember this moment. The galaxy has underestimated humans for too long." The Dravari commander Varric sent urgent messages to other fleets. "They are stronger than we imagined. Retreat immediately. Do not engage further. Human coordination is unmatched. Their numbers are greater than they appear." But it was too late. Humans had already revealed enough. The main fleet moved forward slowly, every ship aware of the others. Drones flew in synchronized patterns, disabling alien weaponry. Hidden energy nets trapped the larger ships. Alien captains realized they had walked into a perfect trap. "Withdraw!" Varric shouted again. But every path was blocked. The humans had not attacked recklessly. They had shown control, precision, and discipline. Their movements were deliberate. Their strikes disabled without unnecessary destruction. The Dravari fleet was forced to obey, trapped by human strategy. Liam Carter looked at the battlefield and nodded. "Phase 3 is working. They see our strength. They see that humans are not weak. They see that humans are patient, disciplined, and lethal when necessary." Maya Brooks adjusted a display showing the hidden fleet. "We have not shown everything. Our largest stations and secret warships are still hidden. They think they know humans. They have no idea." Ethan Ross smiled at the feed from his squadron. "They always assume humans are reckless. That is our advantage. They think we act on instinct. We act on planning. We strike when we are ready, and they cannot stop it." Admiral Nora Grant observed the Dravari ships retreating slowly. "Fear travels faster than weapons," she said softly. "They will remember this day for centuries. Humans do not conquer, but the galaxy has learned a lesson. Humans are not weak. Humans are ready." Zoe tapped on her tablet. Every species watching now is asking the same question. How did humans hide this for so long? How can small, fragile bodies command such power? They do not understand that strength is not only physical. Strength is patience, coordination, and intelligence. That is what humans have. The galaxy went silent. Fleets stopped moving near human borders. Messages were sent slowly. Leaders paused before making decisions. Fear had replaced arrogance. The humans had not destroyed, they had controlled. The message was clear. Humanity could not be underestimated. Back on the Union station, Liam Carter spoke to his team. "We have shown them enough for now. They will retreat and think. They will rebuild. But they will never forget this day. Humans are not the species they assumed. We are patient, we are precise, and we are ready." Maya nodded. "And we still have more. Phase 4 will show them everything. But they will need time to prepare themselves mentally for it." Owen smiled. "Let them enjoy their panic. They do not know how many hidden fleets remain. They do not know how much control we have across every system. They think humans are dangerous now. They will soon realize that danger has only begun." Zoe leaned back, looking at the battle feeds. "This is only the start. Every alien species that underestimates humans will remember. They will respect humans, if not fear us, and that is enough." Admiral Nora Grant turned to her crew. "The galaxy will go silent, not because we destroy it, but because it finally understands. Humans are not weak. Humans are not reckless. Humans are precise, patient, and prepared, and this is only the beginning." The Dravari commander Varric sat on his bridge, stunned. His fleet was retreating. His ships were damaged but not destroyed. And yet, he felt a fear he had never experienced. Humans had revealed their strength without attacking fully. They had shown control, discipline, and intelligence. The galaxy had misjudged humanity for centuries. Every alien species observing the battle paused. Leaders sent messages slowly, fleets stopped moving, and whispers of human power spread across the stars. Humans had not conquered, but they had reminded the galaxy that patience and preparation could outweigh size, strength, and arrogance. Liam Carter looked at Earth on the sensors, small and fragile among the stars. "They think this planet is weak," he said softly. "They do not understand. It is not weakness. It is preparation. It is discipline. It is humanity." Maya Brooks smiled. "And soon, the galaxy will learn the full truth. The humans they laughed at are the most prepared species they will ever face." The stars outside the station shone quietly. The galaxy went silent, not in fear of destruction, but in respect for control, patience, and intelligence. Humans had revealed themselves, and the universe would never look at them the same way again. And on Earth, humans continued their preparations, calm and ready. The galaxy had seen a glimpse of true human power. It had felt the precision and discipline, and the silence that followed was the first acknowledgement that humans were no longer underestimated. Humans had shown their military might. The galaxy was watching, and it had gone silent. The galaxy was quiet. Ships that once moved boldly near human space stopped. Fleets that had once mocked Earth now paused in uncertainty. The hidden human fleets had revealed themselves, and the galaxy finally understood something it had ignored for centuries. Humans were not weak. Captain Liam Carter stood on the bridge of the Union Station, looking out at the stars. "They are still hesitant," he said. "No fleet is moving near human borders. The message has been received." Maya Brooks studied the sensor feeds. Every species is reviewing what happened. They do not know whether to respect us, fear us, or try to attack again. For now, silence is the answer. Owen Price smiled. "Silence is good. The galaxy thinks it has seen our strength, but we have barely begun to reveal it. They have learned a lesson. Humans are precise, disciplined, and prepared. That lesson will last a long time. Zoe Bennett scrolled through the messages arriving from alien leaders. Even the council is talking cautiously. No one wants to provoke humans. Everyone is wondering what else is hidden. The galaxy is afraid not because we destroyed them, but because we control the battle without chaos. Far from the station, Admiral Nora Grant guided her fleet slowly through the outer systems. "The galaxy must understand," she said calmly. "We do not fight unless forced. We do not conquer unless necessary. But we are always ready. The silence you hear is not weakness. It is respect. It is the knowledge that humans are prepared and that preparation is unmatched." Ethan Ross watched the Dravari fleet retreat. "They will rebuild," he said. "They will bring more ships, more weapons, but they will never forget this moment. Humans exist, and the galaxy has learned that existence is not to be ignored." The Dravari commander Varek sat quietly on his bridge, stunned. His pride was broken, but his ships were still intact. He could not understand fully what humans were capable of. He had seen them fight with precision, patience, and discipline. He had witnessed small human ships coordinate with massive warships as if they were one entity. He had felt fear for the first time in his life. Back at the Union Station, Liam Carter addressed his team. "We have achieved more than a tactical victory. We have reminded the galaxy that humans are not to be underestimated. They will pause before aggression. That pause is valuable. It gives Earth time to prepare for anything, anywhere, at any moment." Maya Brooks nodded. "We have sent a warning without firing a full salvo. That is more powerful than destruction. They now know the cost of underestimating us." Owen Price leaned back, watching the displays. "They think humans are dangerous now, but they do not know the full truth. Our real strength is control, patience, and preparation. That is what makes humans unmatched. Weapons alone do not define strength." Zoe Bennett added, "Every alien species will remember this. They will spread stories of the human fleets, the hidden stations, and the precision attacks, and each story will be more exaggerated than the last. Fear and respect will grow, quietly, throughout the galaxy. On Earth, scientists and engineers watch the progress from command centers. Every hidden station, every mobile fleet, every strategic defense point had been activated silently. Humans had shown just enough to control the galaxy's perception. The aliens did not see the full fleet, the full arsenal, or the decades of planning that had gone into preparing for this exact moment. Admiral Nora Grant turned to her senior officers. "The galaxy is silent, but that silence is temporary. Every species will react in their own way. Some will seek alliances with us, recognizing that humans are protectors, not conquerors. Others may still try to challenge us, but they will think twice before crossing our borders again." Ethan Ross observed the alien fleets retreating into the distance. They will never forget the precision and coordination they saw today. That memory alone will prevent many future wars. "We did not destroy them, but we taught them respect." Liam Carter looked at the stars and thought about Earth. The planet was small, fragile, and often ignored. Yet it had survived every disaster, every threat, every challenge. Humanity had learned to be patient, disciplined, and prepared. The galaxy had always overlooked these traits, mistaking calm for weakness. But now, the lesson had been delivered. Maya Brooks smiled faintly. They assumed humans would panic or surrender. But patience and control are stronger than panic. Discipline is stronger than raw power. We have proven that today. Owen Price added. And the best part is, They still do not know how many fleets remain hidden, how many stations are yet to reveal themselves, or how much Earth has prepared for the long term. They saw some strength, but they did not see everything. Not yet. Zoe Bennett tapped her tablet. Every species that underestimated humans will now pause. Every fleet commander will reconsider before attacking human space. Fear travels faster than weapons. And we have shown the galaxy that fear is warranted. Across human space, fleets returned to hidden stations and deep orbit positions. The humans were calm. Their patience had been rewarded. They had shown just enough to control perception without unnecessary destruction. The galaxy now understood that Earth was not a minor planet. Earth was a major power, and humans were not to be trifled with. Admiral Nora Grant spoke to her fleet. Today the galaxy has gone silent. That silence is the first acknowledgement of our strength. Humans do not seek conquest. Humans seek peace and security. But we are always ready, and that readiness ensures our survival, our future, and the respect we have earned. Back at the Union Station, Liam Carter turned to his team. The Dravari will rebuild, and other species may challenge us later. But today, humans have set the tone. We are no longer underestimated. The galaxy has learned to pause, to consider, to respect. That pause is our advantage. Maya Brooks added, and they will remember that humans do not fight recklessly. They strike with precision and intelligence. They control the battlefield without unnecessary destruction. That is something the galaxy will never forget. Owen Price smiled. Let them wonder what else humans can do. The unknown is more frightening than what is visible, and humans have mastered the unknown. Zoe Bennett added, this is just the beginning. The galaxy will continue to watch, continue to fear, and continue to respect. Our message is clear. Humans exist, humans are prepared, and humans will not be underestimated. In deep space, the Dravari fleet retreated to their territory. They sent reports to the Union Council, describing the precision, discipline, and control of human forces. Their words carried awe, disbelief, and fear. Other species began to take notice. The galaxy had gone silent because humans had shown what patience, preparation, and discipline could achieve. On Earth, humans continued their work quietly. Every colony, every fleet, every hidden station remained ready. The galaxy had seen a glimpse of human power, but it had not seen everything. Humans had waited centuries for this moment, and they were prepared for whatever the universe would send next. Liam Carter gazed at Earth from orbit. The planet was small, blue, and fragile-looking, yet it had survived every threat. Its people had endured wars, disasters, and famine. They had learned to be patient, disciplined, and coordinated. The galaxy had always ignored these traits, but now the lesson had been delivered, and it would not be forgotten. Maya Brooks looked at the displays. Every fleet commander in the galaxy now knows humans are not weak. Every council leader knows our patience is dangerous. They understand the cost of misjudging humanity, Owen Price added, and they still do not know our full strength. They will never know until it is too late. That is the advantage we have cultivated for centuries. Zoe Bennett smiled. Humans have shown restraint, intelligence, and control. That is more powerful than any weapon. Today, the galaxy has learned that humans are not to be trifled with. Admiral Nora Grant turned to the entire fleet. The silence of the galaxy is proof of our success. Humans do not conquer, but the universe now knows humans are prepared. That knowledge will prevent many wars. That knowledge will ensure our security and future. And one day it will remind every species that humans exist, Humans are patient, and humans are ready. The galaxy remained quiet. Fleets paused near human borders. Leaders sent messages slowly, and every decision was cautious. Fear and respect had replaced arrogance and mockery. Humans had not attacked recklessly. They had demonstrated precision, patience, and preparation. The message was clear. Humans were not weak. Humans were not reckless. And humans were always ready. Liam Carter looked at the stars and said quietly, "We have shown them our strength. The galaxy has gone silent, and it will never forget this day." Maya Brooks nodded. "The silence is our victory. It is the acknowledgement that humans are not underestimated. That is more powerful than any battle won." Owen Price added, "And humans will remain ready." The galaxy may pause, but we will continue to prepare, to plan, and to protect. That is what makes us human. Zoe Bennett smiled. "The galaxy has learned the lesson. Humans have survived, humans have endured, and humans have shown that patience, discipline, and preparation are stronger than arrogance or power. The universe now knows it must respect humanity." Far away, the Dravari fleet and other alien observers sent their reports slowly, carefully, and with caution. Every species that underestimated humans paused. The galaxy went silent because humans had reminded everyone that patience, discipline, and preparation could outweigh any force, any weapon, or any fleet. Humans returned to their quiet work, calm, prepared, and disciplined. The galaxy had seen a glimpse of their power. It had felt the control, the precision, and the patience. The silence that followed was the first true acknowledgement that humans were no longer underestimated. And on Earth, humans waited, ready for whatever the galaxy might bring next. The stars were quiet, but the humans were prepared. The galaxy had gone silent. Humans had shown their true world military might, and the universe would never underestimate them again.